Howdy folks, welcome to episode 117. We need to get these turned around and back to the thing. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go around this way and then come back up that way and then do a turnaround. So we'll do it this time because we did it the other way last time. We got to get back past the switch and then we should finally be able to load up everything. And I think, like I said before, I think I'm going to have to use the editor to switch things up. All right, and then flip that switch. There we go. And then I suppose we could have just gone forward to the whatchamacallit and then backed up this too. Either way. All right, and we're gonna have to be careful with this engine. There we go. We're definitely going to have to be careful with this engine. This is like the worst usage of this space. You know? Pretty much the absolutely worst possible way to do this. But yeah, sure. As far as like the track is like as non-circular as possible kind of thing. A huge sharp turn at the very beginning. Let's see. There we go. Just need a little bit of push, not a whole ton. All right. There we go. A little bit of tractive effort. All right. We just need to bring this up to here. And then we can flip the switch here. There we go. All right. Can even do that. All right. This should get us to where we need to go. Here. Now we can see it when it flies off the rails. Okay, and then we can then we're good to just go back. And then we gotta bring our, we need to bring the engine back too. All right, we go like this and this, yep. And then we'll come back up this way, and then we'll worry about where we're going to put these. Those are the stake flat cars, yeah. So that's going to be that and that once we get up there. All right, cool. It should be okay to cruise. There we go. This corner is a little sharp here. We'll see. It's not as sharp as that's not any sharper than the whatchamacallit. This thing is just a little slightly dangerous. There we go. Okay, now we can go. And then we can bring this down. There we are. All right. I like how the light bonks on that. Like the can opener bridge. You've seen the can opener bridge, right? If you haven't seen the can opener bridge, you gotta look that up. It's hilarious. Oh, and I already finished that off. I already finished off my tea. Okay. Yeah, this should be quick enough, and then we can go load stuff up. Now with the loading, we're going to have to worry about... We know that we did the math, and so we should have enough to get 150 or whatever it was. 145 pipes. We need 145 pipes. So, let's see, we need to get this past the switch. We're going to have to push those back too, aren't we? Alright. And that's going to be this switch here. Alright, so it's this one, and that gives our, yep, that gives us our path back. Okay. Alright. And we'll have to make sure to remember not to not to leave the fifth one with the brakes on, because that would be a problem if we leave the brakes on, right? But we should be able to push back. We should be able to push this back with that one having the brakes on for right now. There we go. See how we do. See, you can tell the brakes are on because you can feel it. Feel how much we're slowing down. There we go. Just out of the thing. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do... and turn that off. We're going to swap this one, and then we're going to turn that brake off. Okay. Make sure this is still disconnected. All right, it's still disconnected. Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, with all these things here, there really should be a turnaround. There should be a turnaround here. Oh, and I need to add fuel too. All right. Let's go back and do that. We're going to get this moving first, and then I'll throw some fuel in here. There we go. All right. There we are. Cool. Can we hit 30? It'll never hit 30, will it? It's a little loud. There. Yeah, it's not going to hit 30. It's too bad. We can go a little bit lower with the... Yeah, see, a little bit lower with an empty engine. Alright. And then we're going to do this. We're going to flip that switch. Because that way we just come back in. And we're hooked up. Assuming we don't fly off the track. What just happened? Did I just... Oh, that's why. I hit the reverser instead of the regulator. Okay. I'm like, why are we suddenly slowing down? It's really sudden. It's not like I ran out of steam in the, you know, cartoon logic. The spaceship's flying through space and then it runs out of gas and it just stops. Right. Where aren't we going? Because we're out of gas. I knew we should have put more than $5 worth in. Alright. Setting the course for Drew. Alright. Anyway. I need to remember to... Well, I might... Yeah, I don't think we're going to take a fully loaded train around that with this. Not that corner. That corner, this will not make it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so how many... We need 145 tools. There we go. All right. So we have 32. See, that's going to give us 132. But then we're going to get robbed on the pipes. Because we're going to empty all these out, and then it's just going to make stuff without doing any pipes. All right. There. Okay. We're going to let this do its thing, and how many 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 of those. Times 9. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to make 2 trips anyway. So we'll just load these up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is going to take a while, isn't it? It'll take half as long if I do that. See, it's using up our stuff. All right. And then, what's the other thing we need? We got the lumber. And then we do have the coal already. Let me check on the map. It's over here. Yeah, we have the coal already. We just need the 25, so we need 120. So that's 4 cars. Alright, so we're just going to bring 4 cars of this. Which is... going to be a while. 30. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Why did it only do 2? See, it just... Oh, man. I did that because I'm like, I only got 30 on there. Okay. So that's going to do 29. Okay, that'll work. That'll work too. I can get 29 on there. Because then that one will do either 29 or 30. We'll do 31. I'll have like 1 extra box. 1 extra crate of tools. Okay. And then we need 142 of the pipes. So that's divided by 3. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, 9. It's 90 plus 45 is 135. Did I do that? Did I make it? Why is it only doing 2 at a time? It's doing 2 at a time now. Seriously? Let's see what happens if we let it reset. Okay. Let it reset. Let's see what it does this time. Is it going to give us 3 of them? Man, that's ridiculous. The crane has been corrupted. It's not going to tell me how much freight it has? Really? It's only doing 2 at a time. I found a new bug. Awesome. That's great. That's really awesome. I'm tempted to, like, go reload the game. Because it's not slow enough, right? Let's see. 28. Let's see if it changes when we go to the next car. All right. So and this should be the last boxcar anyway. Is it already? It's already out of materials. As you can see, it's not making any more tools. Okay. Let's see what it does. Is it going to give us 3 or is it going to give us 2? There we go. Much better. Okay. So we have 60, 92. Okay, we're going to have 2 extras. That's fine. Yeah, it's going to give us 2 extras. And then we're going to be short on the pipes. You know, there was one time when they left the... they did a build where they accidentally left the developer tools pop up. You know, the key, whatever key you hit that brings up the developer tools. I think it was F or something like that. They did that, and you could, like, do stuff, like change the inventory and everything. That would have been nice to not have to use an external editor and save the game, go out to a browser, go do it online, and then download it, and then move it from your downloads folder back into your saves folder and rename it. And then load the game back up. Alright, so that should be everything. We got 30. Yep, okay. So see if we can get these loaded up. We're gonna have to make 2 trips anyway, so whatever we can get 100 out. And then we'll have to get 42. So that's fine. That works. We'll just keep it moving at this speed is fine. Oh, you know what? Did we... That switch. Thank you. Because that would be bad. Then I'd have to do the stop and then back up and then stop again, you know, that whole thing. And then I get in a hurry with that. I get impatient with that. All right, these should load up pretty quickly because we have 2 loading bays. Make sure we actually get there. Is it out of fuel again? It is out of fuel already. Okay. You know, it's because I'm putting 3 scoops in now. Alright, we're going to get these moving. And then we can put fuel in. There we go. Alright. There we go. And we'll see. That's going to be 9. That's going to be 9. Okay. Yeah, these will go a little bit faster. See if we can get this to a little bit more. Oh, I really hope we didn't screw this one up. I hope this one doesn't drop on that. No, okay. Perfect. And then this one. All right. We gotta wait. There we go. Get this moving. And how many of those? All right. All right, cool. Hopefully they'll both go in the back. There we go. All right. And then perfect. And then we only got a little bit more. We only have a little bit more to go here. See what we can do with this. Perfect. That'll work. Okay. And then we're going to have to do... Uh-oh. Come on. Why is it not going? Why is it not going? Okay. Let's just go like this. Oh, because I had the other one on there. That's why. We'll just do this. We'll see which one it lands on. It's going to land on the front. Of course it is. There we go. All right, perfect. That'll work. All right, so then that leaves us with $19. Okay. So that's 2 of them, and we're gonna have one left over, but we'll just leave it for the next trip. I swear this thing is on a hill. Okay. Our water's gonna run low too. There we go. Last one. All right, cool. So that, see, that works itself out too anyway, because we have one car at the end. Okay, so that'll bring 99 of them over. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way, and You know what? Do we have a... Does one of our box cars have brakes on? I bet one of our box cars has the brakes on. Yep. Okay, cool. Much better. Alright. So let's get this moving, and then let's check out on the map where we want to go. We're going to go this way, because I think we'll just come in this way instead of trying to do all the turnarounds and stuff. So we're going to come through here, and here, and here. And we're going to go across these. Across both of those. Come up this. And around here. Through there. And then we're going to take that turn. And we're going to go up here. Then we're going to do that. That looks perfect. Okay, good. And it looks like we should be able to... I think we should be good to go full throttle here. So we're going to go up past... that. I was thinking we were coming up this way, but no, we're coming up through this. Yep, okay. Perfect. And we did check last time we came up this way, we did fix the, whatchamacallit. We did fix this, where it went over the ridge. I think it was back there, yeah. Where it came over the ridge. Alright, cool. Yeah, the way to fix that is you put the junction of the track on the highest point. Alright. Try to speed us up here a little bit, but we got a lot of turns on this. And this is the worst of them. This little thing. Zigzag. There we go. There we go. All right. Why does it feel like we're... I swear it feels like the zoom distance is way zoomed in now. Way more than it used to be. I don't know why I feel so zoomed in on this now. And we still have this corner too. Let's take it easy here. Because that corner's a little rough right there too. Alright. Yep, we can go at 10. So, yeah. It's dark. We ran out of time. Alright. You know, are we gonna have time? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll run a little bit long today and we'll get there. Couple minutes. There we go. As long as we don't die on that. Right? Did you see that? They all make a little gug as they go across it. Alright. Yep, we're good. I like the fog effect here. How's this look from back here? That looks pretty cool. Alright, we turn the generator off. Get our frame rate back, I'm sure. And we're out of fuel again. Alright, let's see, where are we? Okay. I'm actually starting to look at that. That's scary, right? So this is the, yeah, this is the part where we got so many curves to go around and stuff. I'm gonna take it easy here. Let's see. We're gonna say this is a 15-mile-an-hour curve. Oh man, 10 is pushing it. Okay, it's not a 15-mile-an-hour curve, it's a 10-mile-an-hour curve with this engine. Okay. That was, did you see it tipping? It was on 2 wheels. I'm sure that's really good for the axles and stuff too. Right. And whatever holds the wheels on the end of the axle. I'm sure that's really good for that part too. Because somehow I doubt those are engineered for that kind of stress. I don't know, I suppose if you're going, if you're going around a corner like that, you do have some stress on them being pushed sideways, but still, it seems like it would be more. Because you're not doing like a 1G turn to the side. All right. There we go. This should be okay. I think we're okay to go full bore on this. Full reg. We did clear all the microscopic trees off this one before, right? Did we run a train over this to make sure it's not gonna not gonna hit an invisible rock and derail everything? It takes 4 episodes to clean up. Oh man. Alright, cool. I think we're there, so that's gonna be it for episode 117. Yeah, I think we can make it here. Yep, that's going to be it for episode 117. Join me in episode 118. We'll get all this unloaded, and we'll have to make another trip back. And I'm going to have to edit stuff in, but we'll see if we can get some gold coming out the other side, spitting out the other side of the dredge. So yeah, join me in episode 118, and we'll see you then. Later.